Hi, and welcome to State Tech Live. I am your host, Brandon McElwain. I am the marketing director here at the college, and today we are going to focus on power sports. So if you like motorcycles, boats, ATVs, anything like that, then you are going to be in for a treat today. Power sports could be the program for you. So we're going to have the next 15 to 20 minutes, we're going to show you a couple different things that they got going on in the lab. So without further ado, we'll send it to the Powersports Lab right now. All right, sorry about that. We're having a little bit of audio difficulties, but that is okay. What we're going to do right now is we're going to send you a quick video that tells you just a little bit about what power sports is all about. In fact, we've become kind of a big deal around town here, and the radio station actually did a quick little story about how great the power sports program is, and want to go ahead and let you listen to that right now.
Who doesn't like motorcycles, boats, ATVs? They're fun. Big boy toys. Tragically, they break down every now and again, and they need qualified technicians to repair them, to fix them, to service them. In less than 2 years, you could graduate from State Tech in Lynn, from their Powersports Technology program. They'll teach you everything you need to know to get a job. Diagnosing problems, servicing, major repair components, on everything outdoor fun. You learn the things you need not only in the classroom, but with hands-on experience, giving you the technical skills that employers are looking for. They've been ranked in the top 3 two-year schools. According to Forbes magazine, over 30 degree and certificate programs. There's a lot of reasons to choose State Tech, and Powersports Technology is just one of them. Learn the skills you need today to get that job tomorrow at State Tech, the employer's choice. Learn more, statetechmo.edu.
All right, and then we also have a lot of student success stories in this program. In fact, students every single year come into the program, they spend 2 years, and they immediately go out into work. And in some cases, they have jobs before they even graduate. Here's one of those stories right now by a guy named Tanner Marble.
Hi, I'm Tanner. I graduated from the Powersports program in 2019, and now I get to work at Surdak Yamaha working on boats and hanging out on the water all day. State Tech is a really great technical school, so it's really hands-on. Well, Tom and Jason did a good job of teaching us, how to wrench on things, troubleshooting different obstacles you got to come to on the job, and it's more than just power sports. I mean, you work on anything from a wave runner to a tractor, lawnmowers, and everything in between. It's a really good learning experience. You take home more than you think you're going to. I applied down here like 2 days after I graduated, and they gave me a call back and said, when can you start? And then it's just been easy from there on. They give you what you do. You go out on the water. I get to spend all day in the summertime on the water, different boats, different docks all day long, and it's just something I enjoy doing. I plan on doing it for a while.
How cool is that? I was actually one of the ones that got to go on that quick tour down to the Lake of the Ozarks and hang out with Tanner there, and I tell you what, he really enjoyed his job. I mean, how cool is that to be able to come to work, get on the Lake of the Ozarks, and just go fix boats exactly what he wants to do. The one negative thing he did say, though, is sometimes his phones kind of become missing at the bottom of the lake sometimes, but it was a small price to pay for the job he always wanted. Well, we apologize again for the audio problems at the lab, but I think we're better now. So we're going to go ahead and send it back out there now and see if we can pick up where we left off with Jason Finley, who is the department chair for Powersports.
Thanks, Brandon. This is Ross. I'm here in the State Tech Live's Powersports Lab with Department Chair Jason Finley. Jason, tell me a little bit about what makes your program unique.
We're unique just due to the fact that the amount of different types of equipment that we work on, everything from motorcycles, ATVs, side-by-sides, marine equipment, both marine outboard, inboard, personal watercraft, lawn and garden equipment, everything in between. Our students can really choose their own career path. Anything related to any of those industries falls into power sports. We do training on just about everything.
Very cool. What kind of classes can the students expect to take over the 2 years that they're here?
Our program pretty well covers an entire machine, top to bottom, front to back. Everything from fuel systems, gasoline engines, diesel engines, power transmission systems, 3 electrical courses, hydraulics, a little bit of everything in between. And just, we're not brand specific in any way, but we cover all the brands and all different types of equipment.
Sounds like it's pretty hands-on. Tell me a little bit about where we're standing right now here in the Power Sports shop.
We're in the Powersports lab right now. We've got lots of shop space, plenty of room for students and tools, lots of equipment. We add new equipment every year, whether it be lifts or diagnostic equipment. The students bring their own tools. They have their own set of tools that they use daily in the lab.
Cool. Can't wait to see some of that equipment later on. What kind of job opportunities are available for students after they leave State Tech?
The job opportunities can be anywhere from motorcycle and ATV dealers, marine dealers, lawn and garden equipment repair centers, sales. I've had students make their way into the parts departments, even sales departments, become service managers, shop foreman, service writer, anything and everything in between. Some have started their own businesses. Some have gone to work for the big corporations. And the possibilities are endless there too.
Sounds like a lot of different fields they could go into. Last question here for you, Jason. What is your favorite part about being an instructor here at State Tech?
I've been doing this for almost 14 years, and one of the most satisfying parts of the job is when students and past graduates call back, and for one, they say, I should have listened to you more. All that stuff you were talking about, yeah, I didn't believe you then, but I do now. And then we have former graduates that come back and either serve on our advisory council, or they're the students that I end up talking to when I'm trying to place another recent graduate or an intern. They may be the service manager or the one making decisions about possibly taking another one of my students in their facility.
Very cool. Very cool. I'm going to hand that off to you.
All right. Let's go see what some of our students are doing today. I've got Luke and Alex over here with our KRX 1000 and our Kawasaki diagnostic software. We're going to do a couple of live tests here just to make sure everything's working correctly. Go ahead and do that radiator fan test, Alex. They come on, Luke? All right, and the fuel pump test. That's this one here? Yeah. Oh, okay. You're good. All right, that came on too. All right, switch over to this real-time monitor. All right, Luke, go ahead and start it. Okay, just feather the throttle a couple times, and we'll see these graphs move. Oh, there they go. Do that again. So you see how the engine speed increases and the inlet air temperature and pressure and throttle opening all change there. Yeah. So that's monitoring all those functions. So I believe this one's good to go. Here, give that to Luke. That's fine. Go ahead. there you have it. Back to you, Brandon.
That was cool. I love how they fixed it and off it went.
Okay.
Awesome stuff. And I wanted to let everybody know real quick that we have a very special day coming up here at the end of this month, the last Saturday. It is going to be our State Tech Open House. So if you have any interest in attending State Tech next year or years in the future, there is never a better way to experience State Tech than being at State Tech, being on campus, seeing exactly how our labs function. And it's awesome here at Open House because every lab is open, every lab is ready to roll, and you can even win tons of different prizes all across campus. So the best time to come visit State Tech, the best college in the country, find out firsthand why we are ranked the best college in the country, 99% placement, all that. Find out firsthand and in person during our State Tech Open House. You can always go to the admissions page on our website, statetechmo.edu, find the tab for admissions events, and just register for Open House. We'd love to see you, and it'll be a heck of a good time. And I know pretty soon here we're going to head back out to the lab because they are about ready to, I believe, show us a Harley Davidson motorcycle. Now, before we go out there, what's really interesting about this motorcycle is that one of our former students, Haley Hughes, she was a female in the program that just recently graduated, and she was so skilled at her while she was in power sports that she won National Skills USA, and that allowed us to have a brand new Harley to allow the students to mess with and kind of tinker with and kind of get to know how it all works. So we're going to go ahead and take you back out to the lab now and show you this Harley.
Same checks on this 2014 Harley Davidson Sportster 1200 with our snap-on scan tool. Mason and Travis are going to check the codes just to make sure we don't have any codes on this unit. Go ahead and push continue there. No codes present. Okay, so if we were experiencing any codes, we would go down here to clear codes. Key must be on and the engine turned off, yes. And the codes are complete. So if there was any codes, that would have cleared them. So now go down here to data and operating values. Travis, walk around there and you can scroll down here and see throttle position. Get to it here. There's throttle position, angle, as well as voltage. So slowly roll that throttle. See how this value changes, and that value changes too. What else can we check on here? Manifold absolute pressure, you remember talking about that. We'll see that change when it actually runs, as well as injector pulse width. Go ahead and push the start button, Travis. So now we've got an engine speed, our battery voltage come up, so that means it's charging because it's higher than it was before. Desired idle speed and that idle air control valve, that all seems to be working the way it should. If we watch this for a minute, you'll see this engine temperature slowly come up too. Okay? All of these readings look to be okay too. Intake air temperature about 93 degrees. I think we're good to go here. What do you think?
I think we're good.
Okay. All right, go ahead and disconnect that. Go ahead and turn that off, Travis. Go ahead and get that disconnected. All right. Power that down. All right. I'll get the door. Back to you, Brandon.
All right, super cool. Thanks, guys, for showing us that Harley Davidson. I mean, how cool is it to get to hang out in that lab with the huge side-by-side that we saw earlier, and then we got to see a really cool motorcycle, and they got tons of pieces of equipment just like that. Now, the next one is going to be for those who are into boats, more marine style. So what we do is we have a partnership with the Osage County Sheriff's Department, because Lynn is where State Tech is, and that is in Osage County here in Missouri. And Sheriff Bonham sometimes brings us some of the boats, and our students and faculty and staff have a chance to kind of fix them up and send them back out. So it kind of, not only do we get a chance to learn as we're doing it, but we also kind of give back a little bit to the county and to the Sheriff's Department. So we're going to go ahead and send it out now live back to the lab, and we'll see that boat and exactly what we're doing for the Sheriff's Department and that marine boat.
Thanks, Brandon. I've got Tony and Cole here finishing up this Honda outboard motor for the local Sheriff's Department. Did you guys already do the water pump and the gear oil change?
Yes.
All right. So you got spark plugs done too?
Mhm.
All right. So as soon as you get done with that, what's our battery voltage looking like, Cole?
The battery's good. It's at 12.4 right now.
Okay, so when we actually start this, we should see that come up and show that it's charging.
Yeah.
And then we'll test the water pump at the same time. So if you guys are ready to start, you all done with that, Tony?
Yep.
Okay. Good? Go ahead and shut it back off. All right, that's it. Thank you. Here, I'll hand it off to Laura from admissions.
Thanks, Jason. So, as Brandon mentioned earlier during the State Tech Live, we would love to invite every single one of you viewers to come to our State Tech Open House on March 27th. As Brandon said, you can register online at statetechmo.edu under admissions events. And also, we do still have some spots open for this fall 2021 class for Powersports Technology. If you are all interested in that, go ahead and just apply. It is free and takes less than about 15 minutes to apply online. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to admissions and hit that live chat button on our website. Back to you, Brandon, in the studio.
All right, thanks guys very much. Thanks to all the instructors as well as all the students who helped with today. So you got to see a little bit of work on a 4x4, got to see a little bit of work on a Harley Davidson and a boat. And what's really cool with Laura there towards the end, you saw, I couldn't tell real quick if it was a Sea-Doo or a jet ski. I don't remember now, but one of those was behind her, and that's pretty cool too. So those are all the different pieces of equipment that students are going to get to test their skills and kind of hone their skills and go out into the workforce. And if you remember earlier in the show, we showed you that story about Tanner. So he was able to come to school, get his 2-year degree, and the 2 days after he graduated, he was on the job. So you can't beat that. And again, I know we've said it twice already, but please come to our open house. It's the end of this month. You can register online. Also, there is a chat function on our website, statetechmo.edu, in the bottom right-hand corner. If you have any questions, you can always just ask. Ask our admissions staff. We're always here to help. So from all of us here at State Tech, we thank you very much for touring the Powersports Lab with us this week. And we'll see you around real soon for another State Tech Live. But for now, we're going to go ahead and say goodbye. Thanks for watching.